getting ready to face off against Syracuse in the first semifinal game of the ACC tournament. ABC 57 tip-off is live in both Pittsburgh and North Carolina to bring you all of the excitement. Our Matt Randall is at Greensboro Coliseum, but first, let's go to Vahid Sadrazadeh, who's live at the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh. Hey, Vahid.
Hey, Allison. Yeah, we want to welcome you to the Peterson Event Center. Quieter than normal here because of the down year for the Pitt Panthers, but it's going to be rocking right next. So the Oakland Zoo is the student section, and they're going to be out in full force today. The Fighting Irish have taken the court, just warming up along with the Pitt Panthers. The band is coming onto courtside as well. So lots coming up here during the next few hours and, of course, during our show. But you mentioned that DJ Harvey and Nick Djogo will not be in the lineups today because of injury. Harvey injuring his hamstring in practice this week, and Djogo with a torn labrum. He is out for the remainder of the season. Now, I got an exclusive one-on-one interview with Djogo just moments ago. Take a look. I know you want to be out there with the guys. You got a torn labrum. What happened during the injury? How did it happen? Kind of talk about that.
It was against VTech, and I went up for a rebound, and one of the guys went up for a rebound as well. Not a dirty play, and he just kind of caught my arm funny, my shoulder moved back a little bit, and next thing you know, I mean, it felt a little weird, and went to go get an MRI, tore my labrum.
Yeah. So what did the doctors say?
They just said that 75% of the labrum's torn, and surgery is needed, and it's going to be a slow recovery, but I should be ready for the next season. So.
All right, all right. So talk about the season just a little bit before the injury. Coach Bray has been focusing on finishing games. What has been the difference this year?
I mean, obviously we're young, we're a little inexperienced, and the best way to gain experience is to go through the process. And I mean, we've had a lot of close games this year, which we probably could have closed out. But it's just a testament to, our age and how young we are and how important experience is in the ACC. And obviously we're going to carry this over for next year, and hopefully we'll be able to close out these games next year.
I mean, talk about the young guys and how of those, I mean, you and Rex and John Mooney and Harvey, you guys are all leaders on this team now. So how does that transfer to these young guys? How have you helped them along?
I mean, we just try and help them in any way we can. I mean, they're all skilled players. They're going along the fly just like we are, and we're just trying to figure out one another and figure out the best way we can help them and be leaders to them. And I think they've done a great job listening to us, and I think we've stepped into a leadership role on and off the court, and I think it's proven to be helpful for this year and for next year.
Obviously, when you're in a dogfight for an NCAA tournament berth, or you're fighting for every last spot, the intensity is a little different. Talk about the intensity today, how you're looking at today's game, and what Coach Bray has said to the team.
I mean, it's just the fact that we have a sense of pride that we want to go out and earn one, and this game is important for bidding in the ACC tournament. And depending on how we do tonight, it changes who we play at the ACC tournament, and also this carries over for next year. So if we kind of give up because we're out of the NCAA tournament and we kind of play lackluster and without an edge, it carries over into next year, which is not something we want to do.
Yeah. So talk finally about going into next season, and Coach Bray told us back in November he wished he could be sitting there 2 years from now and talk about how exciting the team's going to be. Do you sense that too, that next year and the year after, I mean, this team is going to look a lot different?
Yeah, I mean, we're just, like I said, we're just so young, and so many of our important pieces are freshmen, and it's been their first year in ACC basketball, which is a huge jump from high school. So the fact that now they have a whole season under their belt, and we have a whole summer to develop guys, both in the weight room and on the court, it's going to be exciting. We're going to be a sight to see in the next couple of years. So.
Yeah, Nick Djogo, he's not going to be out there today, unfortunately, with the torn labrum, but I know you're going to be there with him on the court.
Of course,
exactly, and we'll look for you next season back on the court.
Thanks for having me.
All right, appreciate Djogo stopping by here just moments ago before the Irish take on the Pitt Panthers here at the Peterson Event Center in downtown Pittsburgh. Now, for the Fighting Irish, they've lost 6 straight games, the most recent being at home. It was senior night, taking on Clemson on Wednesday, despite a monster performance. And he is having, for all intents and purposes, one of the best ACC seasons we've seen in a while. John Mooney, the junior forward, collected his 19th double-double of the season, scoring 18 points, grabbing a career-high 20 boards. The Irish led by 4 points with just under 4 minutes to go, but as we've been talking about, closing out games has been a struggle for this young team. Clemson was able to hit several key free throws down the stretch to take this one and pull out the victory. The Irish, with that loss, are now 3-14 in league play. They're trying to get that all-important fourth win. As Djogo just mentioned to us, Allison, just a few minutes ago, that's important for the ACC seeding still. And if you're Coach Bray, you're telling these guys you have nothing to lose at this point. You go into the ACC tournament with a win. Who knows what can happen? You make a little tournament run, and you might be looking at a miracle NCAA tournament berth. But again, that is far-fetched. And with the loss against Clemson, Allison, who knows if an NIT berth is even in the picture as well. We'll have to wait and see. But again, a win is a win. The Irish will take it here today if they can get it and pick up their fourth victory of the season. Allison, we'll send it back to you for now live in Pittsburgh by Heat Sauterzade, ABC 57 Tip-Off.